This program contains dramatic reenactments and material that may be disturbing to some audience members. Viewer discretion is advised.
The Amazon rainforest covers an area the size of Australia. It is host to half of all species of life on Earth, many of them lethal. It is no place to be lost alone. In the jungle, there are countless ways to die. This is a true story of a fatal decision that betrayed a friendship and turned the adventure of a lifetime into a deadly struggle for survival. Bolivia, South America. In November 1981, 3 backpackers traveled to the remote outpost of Azriamis in the Amazonian jungle. Yossi Ginsberg is a 22-year-old from Israel, fresh out of national service with the Israeli Navy. With Yossi is Kevin Gale, an experienced traveler. He's a 29-year-old photographer from Oregon. With Kevin and Yossi is Marcus Stamm, a 29-year-old schoolteacher from Switzerland. The 3 friends have spent months backpacking around South America. But now, a charismatic Austrian, Karl Ruprechter, has drawn them to Azriamis with the promise of a real adventure. He will take them into the uncharted rainforest to meet a lost tribe of Indians, never before seen by Western eyes.
Oh, lousy map. No detail, the whole of Bolivia on one map. Look, I marked the field. See that? That's where we are now. We cross the Tuichi River. We cut the trail for 4 days, and we end up at the village. And then you see the real Indians. Listen. It's gonna be tough. But we'll go in together, and we'll come out together. Agreed?
Yeah. Okay.
Good. Let's do it. Step, guys.
Marcus. It's a jungle.
The friends follow their guide into the rainforest. Ahead of them lies a week-long hike to the Indian village. From there, Karl has told them they will return to civilization by rafting down the Tuichi River.
To the pot! To the pot! You've killed it. You've murdered it. You can't do that.
What? There's no law here. This is Bolivia. You take care of him. We're gonna eat well tonight, Kevin. Hey, Marcus, pick up my gun.
You know, Karl is not so tough.
What would you know about it, Yossi? You were never in nature like this before?
Well, I was in the military.
Yeah, that was the Navy. This is the jungle. Where's this damn village?
Oh, this is bad, my friend. You gotta be careful with this. You see the saws? They will all open up to get in the end, then you got no skin left. And your feet are kaput.
Guys, I'm sorry.
Marcus should rest. One of you could go now with me to make contact with the village and then come back for Marcus. The village.
You said 3 or 4 days max to get there. It's been more than a week now. Marcus could be here for days.
Hey, you don't believe me? You think I don't know where it is, huh?
Nobody's leaving anybody behind.
So, what do we do, huh?
We should go back down to the river. We should build a raft now. Marcus can take it easy on the raft.
What do you know about the river?
I know the river is back that way.
Ah, screw it. It's your choice.
Forced to abandon their dream of visiting the Indian village, the adventurers head back to the Tuichi River. Now they will raft out of the jungle. But ahead of them lies nearly 100 miles of river before the nearest settlement and the airstrip home.
Immediately we knew it's a mistake.
Left! Left! Go left! What left?
Easy, Carl. Good line. We're on the Carl line. We're right on course.
Listen to me, we do okay.
Carl, nobody's gonna drown. I think we are okay. Maybe it's my imagination.
Come on, pull you! Whoa! Don't listen to me, look what happens, huh? What'd I tell you? We're pretty close to the canyon.
Huh?
I told you. You gotta forget the raft now. Look, we are here. Almost the Cape Down River. It's the El Paso San Pedro Falls.
So 2 days on the river and you've had enough, huh?
You don't believe me. We gotta walk now. You understand me, Kevin? Look, we walk around the canyon. We stay close to the river. A few K further on, there's a small mining village, Curiplaya. Curiplaya is halfway to San Jose. We get to San Jose, you're as good as home.
We can't let Carl take the river away from us, Yossi. I mean, think about it. Why did we come on this trip in the first place? Carl promised us an Indian village, which was supposed to be the highlight of the whole thing. We never saw it. Was it ever there? All we have left now is rafting on the river, and how long have we had on it? Less than 2 whole days. And no way is Marcus coming. He'll drag us down. We could do it. We could go it alone.
But you promised we'd go in together and we'd come out together.
This is different. Don't you get it? I don't want you to come. You're not coming.
So this is it.
Yeah, I guess it is.
I know you'll be all right.
Let's get moving.
See you soon, Marcus, huh? I see you soon, Carl.
Ah, you'll see. La Aventura. Still haven't had enough, huh? You're full of it, Kevin. You're gonna be fish food, the pair of you.
It should take little more than a week for Carl and Marcus to hike out to the nearest village. But now Yossi and Kevin face the dangers of the river alone.
All right, get it dead straight. Go. Keep in time with my rhythm. Hard your side.
Battle hard! All right, Yossi. I want you to listen to me now, okay? We can't stay here. All right? So I'm gonna jump, okay? I'm gonna swim to the shore. And I'm gonna throw you a line. Kevin, no! Kevin! Kevin! Kevin, don't leave me! All right, Yossi, throw me the shoes and the machete!
By a miracle, Yossi has survived. But now, as night falls, he is separated from Kevin by more than 2 miles of river and impassable canyon. The next morning, Kevin starts to search for Yossi.
Yossi!
As Kevin works his way downriver, Yossi struggles back up the canyon towards him.
Kevin, I'm walking up the right bank! Yes!
The life bag contains vital supplies: a flashlight, a waterproof poncho, a few ounces of rice, and, crucially, the map that promises Yossi's best chance of survival. After another day of searching, Kevin is less than a mile away from Yossi when he comes up against the canyon walls. He has no choice but to turn away from the river and climb up into the jungle. The friends continue to look for each other for days, surviving on little food and almost no sleep. They're unaware that every step is taking them further apart.
Yossi!
Kevin has finally worked his way back to the river, but he is now miles downstream from the canyon and Yossi. After 5 days alone with no food or equipment to help him survive, he is exhausted and starving. Kevin's only hope is that the current will carry him down to San Jose.
I was no longer thinking about Yossi, I was thinking about my life. I didn't have anything left. So now I was trying to save my life.
After hours on the river, Kevin's condition is critical. He's barely conscious and has no idea if he has passed San Jose or not.
And then finally they turned their heads and they began waving their arms.
Yossi pushes on towards the old mining camp. With the rice gone, he's surviving on little more than scraps of fruit scavenged from the jungle floor.
Go playa.
Kevin!
Yossi has no choice but to press on and hope he can make it to San Jose. By morning, the flash flood has subsided, but Yossi has been washed far away from the river. Just days after being rescued, Kevin has made his way to a Bolivian army airbase to try and convince them to mount a search.
Kevin! 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 Why ¡Mátense! ¡Mátense!
Yossi has now spent 17 days alone in the jungle. Since the floods, he's found nothing but rotten fruit to eat. He is feverish and weak with starvation.
The jungle is just the jungle.
I gave up. I prayed to God, just allow me to die.
No podemos seguir. Mira, el río está creciendo de nuevo. Hay rápidos arriba. Siento. No podemos seguir.
I couldn't believe it that we'd found him. I think that Yossi saved my life. I would have had a very heavy burden to bear, knowing that I caused his death.
Yossi and Kevin were safe, but they had yet to find out what had happened to Marcus and Carl, who they'd left to walk out of the jungle 20 days before. The Bolivian army also mounted a search and discovered that the Indian village that Carl had marked on the map did not exist. For the following years, both Kevin and Yossi mounted searches for Marcus, but no sign of him was ever found. Kevin Gale is now a fitness instructor and photographer living in Israel. He is married to Orna, an Israeli he met while searching for Marcus and Carl. Yossi Ginsberg is now a writer and a motivational speaker, and has done much to preserve the Amazonian jungle. He lives in New South Wales, Australia,